So I'm starting this video off talking about three types of people, or what is in some cases perceived to be three types of people. That's the leader, the follower, and the loner. Those are three types of people that we're going to be talking about today. These three ideas of people are in fact not three types of different people. These are three aspects of any person, of every person, that at some point in time of our life we have to assume the role of the leader, the follower, and the loner. Each of these roles comes with its own experiences, its own lessons to learn, and in some way its own service that we as people will give to our fellow mankind. At some point we need to be in a position to be a leader, to service our fellow man by leading, by being the one to take the first step in a certain direction that other people can follow, and also taking the responsibility and taking the risk of being the one to take that first step that other people will then follow behind. Also, there is a wealth of experience in that role. Being a leader, taking those first steps, having no one to look to when you're doing this thing, that generates a particular experience internally and externally that allows a person to grow in a certain way and learn certain lessons that they wouldn't have just by following someone. That being said, there's also the experience of being a follower. That is having the humility and the understanding that you perhaps don't understand a thing or a situation or a dynamic or even yourself well enough to be the first person to do this, or to be the forefront person, or that you're capable of even completing, starting, or even participating in whatever activity or event by yourself without the leadership or guidance of another. And a lot of times as people, we often want to feel that we are competent and capable of doing something for ourselves by ourselves. But there are times when that's just not going to be possible. You're going to need to follow somebody. You're going to need somebody to guide you through this experience, guide you even sometimes through the inner workings of yourself. Obviously, we're more accustomed with the lessons that are learned from following because there is somebody ahead of us to presumably teach us. So I think that's a concept that most people can easily grasp. But even the experience of allowing yourself to be in a position to follow someone else, there's inner work that is required. There is a particular growth that I believe occurs through the experience of allowing yourself to subordinate oneself to that of another for the effect of accomplishing a goal, accomplishing a mission, for learning about a particular subject, learning about a particular skill or craft, or even learning about yourself. I feel like that is an imperative lesson that we all have to learn at some point in our lives. Being able to subordinate yourself to the will of another for the purpose of accomplishing something, whether internally or externally.